Hello guys, this is Kazza bringing you another little video from Star Wars The Old Republic. This is episode 4 of our Bounty Hunter series. We're just getting to, last time we were sent on a quest to go to Ferala's palace and find a scientist and kill a bounty hunter that seems to have our ticket to the Great Hunt. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to find the scientist and just killing some random NPCs, because actually I found out there's not a lot of moments when I have time to talk most of the time. But yeah, we're gonna just find that scientist and have a talk with the little Rhodian. Trandoshan, sorry, that's his race. The hunters.
Stay back. I've got well, I guess I don't have much of anything. Please just tell me why I'm being held here.
What do you think? This our Republic scientist?
She fits the target description. Now we just wait for Rars to show. Short version, lady. There's a bounty hunter coming to take you to the Empire, where you'll probably die or at least be tortured.
Oh, my...
We want to kill this bounty hunter, so it's your lucky day. Just sit quietly and be bait-like.
Be quiet, both of you. We need to set up an ambush.
I'm not cut out for this. Please let...
What part of sit quietly don't you understand?
Shambalumi lois, Borjo Utvas, Tur Tortakis, Bahakfo Lankas.
All I want is to get into the Great Hunt. You can have the scientist.
Takyaruno Rakma, Udapolua, Drakva Grenok, Shiverskars, Udgas.
Bring it on, lizard man.
So now we have to kill this Trandoshan, because he seems to be annoying, so let's do that. Most of you guys won't know, but Trandoshans are actually a race that devotes themselves to hunting, to killing other races for enjoyment and also for sport. So they are born bounty hunters, almost. That's why he said, like, let the scorekeeper watch over me, because that's the goddess, the scorekeeper, who sees everything that you do and just basically makes up a score out of that. But what now? We killed him and we're gonna talk to this little lady.
That was brutal. But I owe you my thanks.
Got that right, girl. We're the heroes of the day.
So, what happens now?
Isn't there a bounty on this woman, Mako?
Sure, but that's not something we're interested in, right?
I wouldn't do anything to upset you, Mako.
Here, I've got an old holdout blaster, just in case. Now get moving.
Thank you again, both of you.
So I took a light-sided choice over there, because honestly I didn't want a dark-sided choice. Of course, it was like as a bounty hunter you should do that because that's money, but then again, as I said, my bounty hunter won't be completely bad. So now we're going back to Nemrod the Hot, who I hate, but we're gonna get back at him at some point, I think. I hope, at least. So let's talk to this slimy scum.
Very well, Nimro. When the Trandoshan returns, I shall... Ah, I see we have a new player in the game after all.
That's the bone mass creep that followed me. Get him!
Hunter, allow me to apologize if I spooked your young friend.
Calm down a sec. Let's see what's what.
I regret that I startled you, young woman. I was pursuing another quarry when we crossed paths. I am Grata. It is my honor to represent the Great Hunt. I have been investigating possible malfeasance by one Taro Blood.
Does that mean you run the Great Hunt?
No, that honor belongs to another. I merely observe and help where I can. I have remained here to give the Trandoshan Rarsk instructions for the Great Hunt. It seems this is no longer necessary.
Rarsk is dead. I have the token to prove it.
And thus, my instructions are now for you. Indeed, you have proven yourself worthy of the Great Hunt. But the competition is only beginning. From here, you must go to Drummond-Kass, the Imperial capital. These are your shuttle passes.
I wish Braden could see this. At least now we can make his killer pay.
Winning the Great Hunt is my top priority. Revenge is second.
The way I see it, they're the same thing.
When you arrive on Drummond-Kass, seek the Huntmaster in the Mandalorian Enclave. He will answer all your questions about the Great Hunt.
You with me, Mako?
All the way.
You and I aren't finished, Hut. I'll be back.
Good hunting.
So we gotta go to Drummond-Kass. Not one of my favorite places in the whole galactic universe, but we're gonna do that because every storyline starts there. The proper chapter 1, I think, actually. So, because I won't have any more time later on, because there's a very big cutscene coming up, at least 5 minutes, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good time watching this video, and I hope you're looking forward to the upcoming videos from this series. If you did, click, hit the like button. Also, of course, shout out to your friends that like Star Wars. Maybe someone will watch my videos and think like, this game is worthwhile. I will be also playing Knights of the Old Republic in some time, but that's a whole different story. Just basically I'm managing my GA right now. But yeah, this is gonna be probably it for what I'm going to say in this video, so have a good day. Merry Christmas, because this is gonna be up after Christmas actually, but yeah, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next year.
Ugh, spaceports all smell the same. Engine exhaust, coolant fluid, and spacers who haven't bathed in a week. Let's get out of this stink. Whatever the rest of Drummond-Kass is like, the air has got to be fresher than in here.
I would have figured you'd been to Drummond-Kass before.
Braden and I moved around a lot when we first got together, but we never made it here. Just a reminder, this is an Imperial world, which means rules, rules, and more rules. If we tweak the local authorities, they can make life really hard.
My goal is to join the Great Hunt. That's it.
Still, let's try to keep a low profile. Come on, the Mandalorian Enclave is in the Citadel. Our contact is someone named Chris DeMarcon.
And then I told him, "You think that's cold? You should see what I did to the Gamorrean." I never saw a Rhodian run so fast in my... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You here to sweep me off my feet?
We are here for the Great Hunt. We've been sponsored by Nemro the Hutt.
Ooh, what's this? Got yourself a pet? Little sister, maybe? It's not enough to hold a real man's interest, anyway.
Mako's my backup. That's all you need to know.
Didn't mean anything. It's just rare we get any fresh meat in here worth putting on the grill.
Can you change the subject already?
Oh, don't get your blaster jammed. You probably ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you, but there's nothing I can do about it, understand? There's one spot left open in the Great Hunt, and over 3 dozen hunters who got sponsorships.
Those other hunters can go home. That spot is mine.
It's yours if you can get it. Lots of folks will be thinking the same thing, though. The Huntmaster himself will explain how we're gonna sort things out. Head into the main room. And show some respect. When the Huntmaster's done talking, come on back in here. I'll be handling you from here on out.
Quiet! Quiet, you dogs! The Huntmaster is about to speak. Pay attention and show some respect for once in your lives. You heard the Huntmaster. You're competing for the last spot in the Great Hunt by taking down 3 bounties on Droman Kaas.
You expect us to hunt here, with Imperials crawling all over us? And Sith?
Let the man talk. I want to hear this.
For all you overblown, useless, no-talent cowards, we installed a handy exit door. Use it now! The rest of you, the real hunters, go see your handlers. They'll get you oriented to the planet and assign you 3 unique bounties. Everyone who takes down all 3 of their bounties wins a spot in the final melee. Anyone who doesn't get all 3 is out.
Hunting on Droman Kaas? That's suicide. I'm grabbing the first shuttle out of here. I suggest you do the same, friend.
You'll be one less body for me to step over.
At least you got the attitude right. Don't expect this world to roll over for you, though. I'm done here. May your quarry fall before you, Hunter.
Well, what are you standing around for? Back to your handler. That's Krista for you, new blood.
A dozen cowards just scurried out of here. Probably won't stop till Droman Kaas is light years behind him. You understand the basics, right? 3 bounties, hardest targets on Droman Kaas. Gotta get all 3 to qualify for the final melee.
Enough standing around. Who are my bounties?
Now let's see who your first target is. Whoa, this can't be right. You got enemies among the Mandalorians or something?
Just Taro Blood, the Mandalorian who killed Brayden. What'd he do?
It'll be fine. What are we dealing with here?
I wouldn't wish this bounty on anybody. Gotta play the hand you're dealt, though. The target's a Republic noble named Valtaka. He got captured during an Imperial raid, brought back here, and sold into slavery by mistake.
Didn't think the Republic had an aristocracy.
Law of the galaxy. Anywhere somebody with a fancy name can step on somebody without one, they will.
Altaka's slave group was building a big old statue in the jungle. The slaves rebelled and took over the site. Nobody can get in there. We don't even know if he's still alive. If he is, the family will pay big.
Will the family pay big for a corpse?
They'll pay for the body, but not as much as alive. Details are on the hire slip. The slaves got themselves a tent camp near that statue they never finished. If Altaka's still kicking, he's probably somewhere in there. Before you go, meet your new best friend, the S-86K full-gauge carbonite armor upgrade. You can't shoot a fella with this while he's springing around. It's too slow to charge up. But once that fella ain't resisting, say, after a good long beating, the S-86K will freeze him for transport.
I do love getting new toys.
I expect you'll have plenty of chances to play with that one. You find that Republic noble fella and claim that first bounty, then hurry it on back here as fast as you can.